Alabama, LSU. LSU about a 14-point home dog. Both teams off buys. Everyone's been wondering and scratching their heads and giving opinions on this point spread. I've seen strong opinions on both sides. What's your opinion, Al McMorty?
Well, I'm not scratching my head. I do have a strong opinion as well. You know, the Crimson Tide, they're looking to repeat as national champions this season. Obviously, this game at LSU is going to go a long way toward determining whether they can accomplish that feat. I love the Tigers here, Peter. You know, double-digit home underdogs. It's hard for me to pass up these type of teams that have great defenses. LSU is giving up just 15.1 points per game this season. It comes into this contest off a 19-3 blowout win. And in conference matchups between two teams off straight up and against the spread wins, as both Alabama and LSU are, home underdogs that give up 17 or less points have gone 59 and 27 ATS. So that's one reason I really favor taking the home underdog here. Another is that defending national champions are now 1 and 20 ATS, their last 21, playing away from home off back-to-back wins if they cover this point spread by more than 7 points in their previous game, and they're not favored by 17 points in the current game. So I just think it's a great spot to go against the defending champs, and I think it's a great spot to take the defensive home underdog.
Okay, sounds good. I apologize for whatever audio quirk that was. For a second, I thought it was Joe Gavassi.
That was my phone that is now shut off.
Okay, so I was just worried it was Joe Gavassi still on the line making sound effects as he is so good at. Would have been funny, but a little bit distracting. All right, so yeah, as you know, Al McMorty, this line opened at 14, went down a little bit at some place to 13.5. Now crossed over 14, crossed back over 14. Unreal, 14.5. Some early money coming in on Alabama, or midweek money coming in on Alabama. Again, eons to go before this week is over. We might see this one back down at 14, maybe even 13.5 by kickoff. Right now, plus 14.5 minus 106. Ian Cameron, what do you think?
If I'm playing, I'm taking LSU here in this game because I look at Alabama's schedule. You know, not a lot on the bone there. Arkansas State, Tennessee, Missouri, Lafayette. I mean, there's been some very weak slate of opponents. Louisville's proven to be no good. Mississippi State's proven to be a disappointment. Those are Alabama's opponents so far. This is going to be by far their toughest challenge. But my concern with LSU is if by chance this Alabama offense is truly this good and it becomes Tua time again and Tagovailoa goes off in this game against LSU, LSU's offense is incapable, in my opinion, of coming through the back door and coming from behind if they fall behind big. Nevertheless, I think the numbers have caught up to Alabama. Odds makers have caught up to Alabama. They're 2-3 against the number their last 5 games. We're very fortunate to cover by a whisker in the 2 games they did cover. I lean LSU, but I'm going to have to actually see with my own 2 eyes Alabama struggle before I do take it. But at this number, if I have to give out a lean, LSU, but it won't be an official play.
All right, so Ian Cameron passing, Al McMorty taking LSU plus 14.5 minus 106. I'd be leaning LSU as well, although the way I approach Alabama for many years and the way I've approached successfully, whenever they're like a 40-point favorite over a horrible team, I'm looking to fade them. But whenever they're like a 24.5-point favorite over another SEC team and the line just seems too big, you're like, is Alabama really that much better than this SEC opponent that they're playing? More often than not, the answer is yes. Is this year that the case? I'm not sure. But Al McMorty liking LSU plus 14.5. A few other sharp guys that I know also liking LSU at plus 14. They liked it at 14. They thought the line was going to get bet down. It's up to 14.5 now. I'm sure they're salivating at the EV there. And Al McMorty giving LSU at plus 14.5 as an official pick here on the Presnap Reads Show. Thanks so much, Al McMorty. Great breakdown.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now, we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.